I'm constantly getting these 5, 6, 7, 8, up to $10 notifications all throughout the day and night.
You don't need to sell anything. All you need to do is this. Use your phone. Everything is in there. Look at this. Now you're talking, Sal. See? That's the presentation right there. Let's see you put $10,000 for 1 year. After 6 months, okay, you're allowed to withdraw $5,000, no cost, no fees, nothing. I've never seen that before. Never, ever.
Where the company is forcing money back into your wallet.
So you personally sponsor one person, we unlock the first level. Two level, 3, all the way up to 6. So to unlock your 6th level, you need to personally sponsor 6 people. In 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 year, there's no limit.
Just think about this. If you're making $100 a day, you're roughly looking at 15 to 20 notifications a day. Greetings, tribe. As you guys know, we're on a constant mission to find the opportunities that help those of us with big hearts achieve big wallets. And on that mission, I've come across something that really stood out to me as an opportunity that by force encourages us to mitigate our risk and get money into our decentralized wallet without even needing to request a withdrawal. This is something that I've gotten to experience myself, both on the passive side and as I'm now starting to share. I'm constantly getting these 5, 6, 7, 8, up to $10 notifications all throughout the day and night. With me today, I have someone that can give us a deeper perspective about this opportunity. Daniel, who is the master affiliate of LoomX, and give his overall experience in this industry and why this is a unique opportunity that he's starting to see take off, not just in the Asian market, but also in the Western English-speaking market. So with that, Daniel, thank you for joining us and sharing this unique opportunity. First, a little bit about yourself to introduce you to our community. I've heard great things about you from our mutual connection, and you are well positioned to be a wonderful connection for us to LoomX. So tell us a little bit about your time in the space and what stood out to you about LoomX.
All right. Well, first of all, thank you, Sal. Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate. I'm just about to share with you something amazing, but we all heard about this thing before, right? Something amazing, something unique, something it's going to change your life and so on. But, you know, at the end of the day, I believe many people who are watching this video will feel the same. Like we've been involved in good and not so good companies in the last few years. Yes or yes?
Yeah, of course.
So my name is Daniel. I'm originally from Quebec, Canada. I've been involved in this industry for nearly 20, 22 years at the moment. I've been involved in the both side of the fence. I've been involved in the corporate side and on the field. And what I like the most is to be, let's call it the link between corporate and the field. And as a matter of fact, I had a chance with this company, with LoomX, to play that role as the global ambassador. Now, it's nice to have a title, but why did I choose LoomX? I think that's a good question, isn't it? So the reason is very simple, but there's many reasons. First of all, I want to make sure this thing is legality standpoint. This thing is also sustainable. This thing was also respect my people. This thing was also achieve what they pretend to achieve. And guess what? All those questions have been answered 100% by the owner, Mr. Steven. Why? Because I had a chance to spend 2 weeks with him almost on a daily basis. And I really feel the sincerity and the vision behind this gentleman who's been, by the way, working over 3 years to build LoomX. It's not overnight. It's been working over 3 years to bring this baby and offer this thing to the world. So first thing first, the management is very strong. The management is solid. It's crazy what they have not only achieved at the moment, but the vision's coming as well for the next steps. I'm not allowed to share that, but you guys will be surprised in the next few months what's coming with your company, with LoomX. That's number one. Number two, the product itself. We have 2 amazing products. I don't want to say unique because it looks like a cliche, but we have a mixing engine, which is one of a kind in the market. Why is that? Because the simplicity, the speed that can achieve your transaction, and the low cost. So this is one of a kind in itself. But we also have what we call the AI arbitrage. Now, arbitrage is a trend, but everybody talks about arbitrage, arbitrage. I don't want to go too much in detail with that, but we have 6 different type of arbitrage working all similarly together to bring the best of the best to our people. So talking about our people, we are looking for 2 type of people, right? The first one is somebody saying, you know what? I'm very comfortable on the couch. I just want to enjoy the passive income. Well, guess what? You're more than welcome. You can enjoy this for 0.3% all the way up to 1.8%, depending what you choose as a term of investment, okay? So that's number one. Number two, maybe you decide like myself, like you, Sal, like many leaders around the world, saying, you know what? If it's good for me, it's probably good for my friends, for my family, for my dog, for everybody, right? So you say, hey, I'm going to share this. You don't need to sell. Trust me. Here comes the funny part. You don't need to sell anything. All you need to do is this. Use your phone. Yeah. Everything is in there. Now, when I say everything is in there, not only your numbers, but all the transactions being done on blockchain. So you can guarantee, you can see everything's being done. It's not like behind the scenes, not halfway. No, you have access to your hash. So you can feel, you can see everything from the whole setup of the company. I've never seen that in the past. I've seen company mention it, right? You have access. Yes, we do. Yes, no. Here we don't talk. We just show. That's it. Show. As a matter of fact, funny things. A couple of days ago, a good leader from India asked me, Daniel, how do you do your presentation? What do you present? I said, what do you mean? You know, I like stupid. I'm very good at it. I said, listen, I don't do presentation. I said, what are you talking about? I said, no. I said, people can read the slides. I send the slides. They can read it. My presentation is this. I said, hey, look at this. Yeah. Right? You see that? I put some money in, and every minute, ticketing. What do you mean ticketing? Well, it's automatically sent to my wallet. Let me repeat it, to my wallet. No, exactly. Look at this. Now you're talking, Sal. See, that's the presentation right there. Why? Because as I mentioned earlier, you and I would be involved in good and not so good company. And we try, right? We are we try. We see one day we're going to find one day. And then every time we call a leader, we say, hey, you know what? Hey, this is it. This is it. And now, if I call somebody else, it's one of my friends again, oh, this is it. This is it. His first reaction was, Daniel, I love you, I trust you, but you know what? You said that before. Yeah. Now I don't even speak about it. I don't even talk about this is unique. No, I don't say nothing. I say, hey, listen, you see that? I have some money here. Look, like you just show, like, see the money coming in. Really? Tell me about it. That's the presentation right there. Of course, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's basically what we have in the moment. So for those reasons, this is why I'm very, not only excited, but very confident, very positive about the near future with LoomX. So that's basically, that was your question, right?
You know, the part that sold me when I was entering a doctor's appointment, when a friend reached out to me about LoomX, and I said, wait, what, how do you withdraw and what happens? So it automatically goes into your wallet. You don't have to request it. Within 24 hours, I had created my account. I had done a initial deposit to test it out. I had seen the $5 come in myself, and I started to share it. Because when we have such a unique opportunity, I've never seen such a mechanism where the company is forcing money back into your wallet. That is the epitome of what
unusual, like, right? It's unusual.
Extremely, especially in this crypto space where they love to hold on to people's money, where the withdrawal process is convoluted. It's barriers to doing that, time delays, high fees. Just they're not even charging us gas fee. It's you know, one of the most beautiful things. And so I was like, this alone is enough. After that, I got to know that there is every transaction has a hash that is clickable. Not like they're hiding it, not like you have to request it. It's just there before you even need to ask, that you can go and check that out on the blockchain. And what I really also appreciate about this is the fact that, unlike other platforms where they require higher deposits for higher passive daily earnings, it's the same $100 that you can decide whether you want to do 7 days all the way up to 360 days, from 0.3 to, as Daniel said, 1.8 on the growth side. There's an 80-20 split, which leaves you with about 1.4% on the high end side. Beyond all of that, which was enough to have it be a great opportunity, this redemption, or what is it called? the 50%?
Yeah, redemption system. Yes.
Could you touch upon that and how?
Yeah, that's definitely unique. I've never seen that in the market. So let's forget about the 7 days,
Yeah.
terms that you choose. Well, let's talk about 30 days, 90 days, 180, and 360.
Yeah.
You have the chance to have access to what we call the redemption system. What is that? You allow after 50% of the term that you choose to withdraw when 50% of the capital, no fees, no nothing, 100%. Let me explain. Let me give you an example. Let's say you put $10,000 for 1 year. After 6 months, okay, you're allowed to withdraw 5,000, no cost, no fees, nothing. And then, of course, the 5,000 left keeps running for the last 6 months. I've never seen that before, never ever. So this is very, very flexible. This is very, this is for the today's world, right? Because we don't know when shit can happen, and so we need some emergency fund. That's right. Of course, when I'm not saying that you should use that, but in case of emergency and your money, it's right there, right? So that's very important. Now, talking about money, there's one more thing you need to remember, and this is very important to me. As I mentioned, we've been in good and not so good company. We lost money, but money still can come back. Our reputation, credibility, friends, family, it's a little bit harder. Now, guess what? Whoever comes with you in LoomX trusts you and wants to give it a try. You never going to get paid on the capital. Let me explain. So let's see Saul, you sponsor Daniel. Daniel decided to go all in and put $1,000. How much do you get paid? Zero. The company doesn't touch the capital of your people. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. Okay. Of course, you're making money once profit is generated, which is fair. But 100% of the capital invest is never ever touched by the company to pay commissions. So that's one proof right there. Yeah. This company is serious and sustainable. Okay. So I want to make it clear.
Yeah. I those are all great technical features that I love about it. On this call, I wanted to give them the reason why you are here. What was the point at which this became an opportunity of, okay, I'll take a look at it because a good friend brought it to you, to something that you decided, hey, I want to be involved. And then B, you want to put your reputation, your face, your time, energy to being a part of the company management. What was that turning point for you?
Well, actually, honestly, I just mentioned a few points why, but the main reason is thanks God, I'm very grateful. I had a chance to spend lots of time with the founder, the owner, the brain behind this, Mr. Steven. Definitely. Because, even if I saw it by my own eyes on my phone, how it works, and everything is clear, everything is transparent, at the end of the day, because of past experience, you always get, who's behind this? Who's got, the seriousness and the discipline and who has got the desire to make it happen. Yeah. And I believe you will be with us soon, and you will meet face to face the owner, Mr. Steven, and you will feel it for sure. Trust me. This is his baby. This is like his blood. So for him, he will do whatever it takes, legally, of course, whatever it takes to make it sustainable and long term. When you speak with him, there's no rush, as one of the tasks that I have as a global ambassador is, of course, to open this company worldwide. Yeah. And I explained to Mr. Steven, I said, Mr. Steven, some market will take a little bit longer because we need to create success story. We need to prove what we have, which is easy, but will still take time. And his answer was like, you know what? I'm not in a big hurry. Whatever it takes, longer it takes. For me, it's not important. What's important is in 6 months, 6 years, we're still going to be there at the top. Wow. So that's the philosophy of Mr. Steven. And saying that, I experienced it myself. Many leaders from different countries around the world are coming at the office, and guess what? They all have the chance to meet him. Many companies, I will not say name, but you know them more than I do. Who is the owner? Who's there? You cannot. No, they don't show themselves. They hide themselves. Why? Because they know it's not going to last. They know people going to be hurt. But him is there every day at the office. Everybody can shake hands, take pictures with him, talk with him, ask all the questions. As I mentioned, is the brain. So even if you have touchy question like blockchain and all this work, he's there. Trust me. Oh, wow. So that, to answer your question, that it would be the top reason why I choose to involve myself, expose myself, and be part of that family.
Thanks for answering that. I got a chance to do a call with Mr. Steven, and I was also impressed by his willingness to answer tough questions, his awareness of the space, the struggles that we face, and the possible solution that he's created. I thought it was very genuine. It was very technology focused, service focused. He wasn't like saying we need to just focus on team building. So I found that to be quite calming, and his level of patience to see this unfold and his unhurriedness of we need to go after the market and throw careless money into throwing a big event and flying leaders in and all of that stuff. There wasn't any of that wasteful spending. And again, he is also very technical. So I picked up those things about him. The platform itself did a lot of the selling for me in terms of what I liked about it. The fact that you can enter and see a 7-day experience for yourself. The fact that they are not trying to keep our profits or our commissions, and both comes out, and it's getting to be a wonderful part of my day and so many other teammates' day. Is we get notifications from social media, from text and all these other things, but to get constant notifications from our decentralized wallets is a new thing that
It's amazing.
just think about this. If you're making $100 a day, you're roughly looking at 15 to 20 notifications a day. And how great is that for your engagement, for your marketing, for your involvement to say, hey, how much more can I do here that the notifications will get so annoying that I may need to turn my phone into silent mode. And I'm sure it's happening for some people that are taking action here, but overall, it's one of the best platforms I've seen, both in terms of the passive side, the team building commission side, which can we just touch up on that? The possibilities for someone who truly works here. I love the rank system, but I think that will be for the people that start to get more serious. But they've also added this 6 uni-levels. Tell us about that, because I think people will start to see themselves growing through this uni-level into the ranks, because for that you just need even one personal direct to start earning. Whereas with the rank system, I think you need is it 20,000 in your week teams to start opening up
20,000.
that. So tell us about the uni-level and how that bridges a beginner to
Very good.
advance.
Very, very good question, and I apologize for the top leaders who will watch this video. I will not go in details because I don't want to lose people, okay?
Yeah.
I want to keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
Very simple. Okay, guys, listen. First of all, you must fill out 2 conditions. First condition is your personal investment, okay? It goes from $100 to $3,000,
Yeah.
okay? Second condition, 6 level. How do you unlock those levels? Besides the fact that you invest between 100 and 3,000 for your own money, it's simply sponsoring people. So you personally sponsor 1 person, we unlock the first level. 2 level, 3, all the way up to 6. So to unlock your 6th level, you need to personally sponsor 6 people in 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 year. There's no limit. It's not a monthly plan. It's a lifestyle plan. Now you go at your own speed. Of course, as you know, success like the speed, you decide, okay? So 6 people, 6 level, you invest between $100 to $3,000 into your personal account, and you're qualified. Now, if you do the math, how many people can you put on your first level? 1, 2, 3, 5, 10? You decide. Yeah. Did you hear what I said? I said level. You're not talking about a binary system here, which will collapse in the next couple of months, couple of years, and you're going to lose everything. We're talking about solid, uni-level, long-term, and sustainable system structure, okay? So you can sponsor 1, 2, 3, 5. What if they do the same on second, third? Do the math. This is insane. Talking about insane, the second part where you get paid is, of course, the team volume, okay? Team volume goes from $20,000 in your whole group all the way to $8 million. And you have eight level V1 all the way to 8 to achieve that. So I don't want, once again, to go too much in details in that, but there's room for money. When I say money, I mean huge amount of money. So for people who decide to sit on the couch and enjoy your passive income, it's there. For people who decide to share it with a few friends, it's there. For people who decide to build an empire, that's your place.
Wow, well said, well said. I think we're going to do a lot more deep dives with you as we continue to grow and blossom here. But I think today we captured why it is that you're part of this opportunity, why I'm a part of this opportunity, why it's unique, why you should have it in your portfolio. And if you have the willingness to share something that's working well for you, that could be life-changing for someone else, just go out there and share your results. And from there, you can start seeing curiosities blooming in your inbox. And from there, it may take on a life of its own. With that, this is the beginning of us finding this hidden gem and bringing it to the world. Daniel, thank you for being a wonderful bridge between us and the company. And we look forward to more of our communications, more of your videos and your mentorship through making the most out of this opportunity.
I look excited for the last 15, 20 minutes. Yes or yes. But you know what? Maybe I'm not so offset. Maybe I'm not so wrong. Why? Because 2 days ago was our first month. 1 month.
Yeah.
And the company has nearly 20,000 active members at the moment.
Wow.
And we are positioned in 23 different countries. Hello. So this is not only fake excitement. I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
So my advice to you: don't get your position now, but right now, because that's going to be a big tsunami coming. There's no doubt.
With that, Daniel, we'll see you again on our communities. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. See you at the top. Bye bye.
All right, bye.